अर्को डर्ट अफ रोड श्रृङ्खला रेस चलिरहेको छ।
awesome drifting out there. You're really hyping the crowds with those moves. You keep that up.
Hold on, dude. Hold on. Okay, stop. What you're telling me is that Peter, a.k.a. Slap Train, the dude with the nerves of steel, went from the YouTubes to the drift cars. This brave dude got freaking scared by a squirrel?
Come on, guys. I mean, I appreciate it all. It was an angry-looking squirrel, though, James. I mean, you guys weren't there.
Yeah, they are scary.
Yeah, sometimes they're rats with bushy tails. But time to get serious. All right, let's bring it down. This is why you're on the show. All right, we gotta ask. What do you think of Bruno Durand?
Okay. I knew it was going to come. Figured, right? Let's get serious about it.
Yeah, he's been beefing with everyone lately. He's ruffled some feathers out there, especially James's. But his driving on the track, it backs all that trash talk up. So, are you a fan?
Am I a fan of Bruno Durand? I mean, in a way, yes. It's hard not to be impressed by his run of victories. I mean,
Absolutely.
He said he'd do it too.
Yep.
Now he's dominated in the Dirt Moto series his whole career, and now he's showing he's mastered the four wheels too. I mean, what can't this guy do?
Yeah, I mean, I cannot help but be impressed. And to be honest, he had to do something. I mean, you watch him in the Dirt Moto series, just wasn't doing it for him anymore. He wasn't getting any joy, no satisfaction out of it. So what does he do? He throws a little baby fit. He yells at a couple of reporters after a couple of races, and apparently that's all you need to get a top seat in the Dirt Off-Road series these days.
I'm gonna go yell at some people.
Yeah, I'm gonna go yell at some people. Maybe I could be a race car driver.
I did see that. It's dirty, it's gritty, but the gamble paid off. And yeah, I do enjoy the attitude. I don't really think it's entirely sincere, though.
Ooh, juicy! Getting a little spicy in here.
So you're saying it's a bit of an act, then?
I mean, to a degree, he's already established in another motorsport, and now he's dominant in this series too.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that this dude does not lack is confidence, so I'll give him that.
Right, so the race seems to be won before he rolls up to the starting line. He gets in your head, and he gets that mental edge over you before the race is even started. That's a strategy.
Yeah, one he's used his whole career before he switched over. And that counts for nothing if they don't back it out on the track.
Exactly, and he does, though. That's the problem. But be sure, we all want to know how he reacts to a loss. What is he going to do?
Yeah, exactly. You know, that is just as important to any champion, to any sportsman. You know, winning, I don't want to say it's easy, but it's easy after you've won. What's really hard is after you've lost. So, who do you see beating him?
I've thought of it a few times. It's a tough one, but I got one in mind, and I'm going to give you another option that I'm not too sure on. But hey.
All right, cool, man. We're all ears. Hit us.
First, I'd say AJ.
Of course.
Why have we not seen them in the main event together yet?
Yeah,
Why?
that's a good question, man.
I think there's something behind that, though. There has to be. I mean, if you think about it, there has to have been an opportunity somewhere down the line.
I know, you would think that, but then you look at all the main events, and it just never came. And here's the thing. When has our boy AJ ever backed down from a challenge?
Right? So there's AJ, and I think he actually wins that matchup, and maybe that's why we haven't seen it yet.
Yes!
I like that this has turned into a conspiracy podcast. Who else you got?
Okay, right before, maybe somebody emerges from the smaller teams.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. So we've seen this before. Someone just shows up and they bring something a bit different, something fresh, something new we've never seen before.
Sauce.
Yeah, a little sauce, a dry rub. something spicy, right? And whether that's a skill or a style or whatever. And I want to point out that is very much like what Durand has done. But this person, I don't necessarily think has to be established in another motorsport.
No, exactly. You got me thinking about some sauce, so a little bit of honey barbecue goes a long way right now, right? But somebody up and coming, though. Someone up and coming, and there's one or two that might be on the rise right now. So keep an eye out on that talent.
So I gotta ask, how do you like your chances?
I've thought of it. I mean, to be honest, though, it's easy, right? No problem. I'm going to leave it to them, though. I'm a bit busy at the moment to get involved.
All right, man. I like your style. Watch out for those squirrels before you get into any race cars. We got to take care of some sponsorship stuff. We'll be right back. It's the Dirt Podcast by Donut Media.
Ouça este ruído! Mal consigo me ouvir! Os pilotos estão prontos! E a corrida começou!
Publikum tar av når sjåførene lager litt spetakkel før start, og det lyser grønt. Det er i gang. Kjør første sving.
我们都在期待着这一刻的到来，万众欢呼，指示灯变绿，比赛开始了。
I'm James Pumphrey, and it is the Full Dirt Podcast by Donut Media. And today we have my close personal friend, some might even say brother,
Ooh,
AJ.
all right.
What's up, dude?
I don't get the co-host title if I'm your brother.
I don't know,
Come
man.
on.
Sorry, my co-host / practically brother, AJ.
Happy to be here, man.
All right, man, so let's get straight to it. The elephant in the room.
All right.
That elephant has a name, and it is Bruno Durand. So I don't know whether or not you caught the interview earlier, but this is hot off the presses. So I'm going to play the clip.
All right, just gonna go straight into it, huh? Not gonna ease me in there at all.
Hey, man, we got a lot of things to cover. We got
Støyen, lukten, deltakerne. Dette kommer til å bli bra. Og vi begynner.
Η ένταση ανεβαίνει, το πλήθος και οι κινητήρες ανταγωνίζονται για το ποιος κάνει περισσότερο θόρυβο.
Το ακούτε αυτό? Τι θόρυβος! Ίσα που ακούγομαι! Οι οδηγοί είναι έτοιμοι και ο αγώνας μόλις ξεκίνησε!
Estamos desfrutando de uma bela música dos motores aqui e começou!
I feel the need for, well, you get the point. Seriously, though, I've been watching you out there and it's been hard to keep up. You just color me impressed.
Crowd's going wild as the drivers make some noise before starting.
Welcome back to the Dirt Podcast by Donut Media. As always, I have my co-host Nolan, and joining us today, very exciting, arguably the most talked about competitor in the sport right now. Some people say he is unstoppable. Please give a big donut welcome to Bruno Duran. Now, Bruno, let's get to the point. You said AJ does not interest you as a matchup, but the whole world wants to see it, so what's the deal, man?
Well, I have a lot of respect for AJ, things he's been able to accomplish, but I think he's had his best races. He's not really relevant to things I'm trying to achieve, and I don't need to go through him or anybody else to get to the top.
Well, I appreciate that, but that's actually technically not true. I mean, he's still ranked higher than you. He has more races under his belt in the series, so I guess you're just waiting for him to retire?
Well, first of all, rankings are a system set up by people who probably have never gotten behind the wheel of a car.
Okay, I feel personally attacked by that statement.
Well, it's true. There's a lot of things that go into winning a race. Quite frankly, AJ and everybody else is in my rearview mirror. Okay, I'm just concerned with where I'm going.
Okay, but Bruno, you're dominating right now. But some people say, including us on this show, if there's one person who can actually compete with you for 5 laps, it is AJ. Now, you like to win comfortably. Are you just picking easy races?
You used the word dominating, right?
I did.
Yeah.
But
That's where that question should end.
Are you picking people that you know you can beat because you are scared of AJ?
I'm not picking anybody. I'm not picking the people who choose to race against me. Now, if they're going to lose by large margins, which they typically do, that's on them. That's on their failure as a driver. And that's what you get when you race me.
Okay, well, you are on top, but a lot of people are saying that the only way to truly prove yourself is to win in an actual main event against AJ. Otherwise, you're just skirting around it. I mean, are you just waiting for the best to go away?
I'm not skirting around anything. Okay, I'm the king on 2 wheels. I'll be the king on 4. Now, if beating him at some point is what's going to prove that, fine, bring it on. I'm waiting for that challenge. Let's go.
All right, I appreciate the confidence, but okay, now we're starting to get somewhere. Now it's starting to get juicy. Starting to get hot. The pot is boiling, all right? Bruno, we need a definitive answer, all right? Will you get out there and physically do it?
What are we doing here? What is this conversation about? I mean, okay, you want a commitment? Yeah, bring it on.
That is exactly what we were looking for.
That sounds like a commitment.
You heard it here first on the Donut Podcast. It's over to AJ. Bud, it is in your court. We have full confidence in you. Will you accept Bruno's challenge?